Well, that went poorly. Mostly everyone is dead. And now it has gone from a story about 5 tribes people to a story and the people that have moved in with them, to a story about buttons. Buttonatros. Or Buttons, as I like to call her. And the harvest was almost in. It's September. Yeah. Well, she has a lot of food. They had a lot of food, but now she has all the food. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. She should go on a food binge. Yeah, see, it's not healing at all. So she is, yeah, she'll be dead. She'll be dead soon. Soon enough. Yeah, she's only wearing some, she doesn't happen to have a meal on her. So that is it. 1 second. Well, at least the dog can bury a couple of people. Oh, you were going to be great there, Mr. Cooler. It was going to be good. They were going to do all right, you know? But, yeah, she's not going to make it, so. Well, nothing can be done about it, so. The dog is not trained to do medical aid. So. He will put the corn away, because he's a good dog. Pluto. Yep, he's buried some of his owners and let's get that over there. All right. The gods were very angry, and they sent blood machines. They swept through your village, burning your people, their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot, no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Or like the time I did before, and then died because I misclicked. So I killed everyone with a rare thrombos. Thrombos. This will be home. We've already got some walls gone up. This is where we live. So, first things first. We are going to build ourselves, I guess, a couple of zones. We want a place to put our stuff. Sure. Eventually I'm going to expand it, incorporate this wall into this. We're going to have this giant thing. There we go. People are taking things to where they need to go. Okay, we've got a little bit of herbal medicine. We got knives, bows. This thing is a beauty, blah blah. Stats, accuracy. Excuse me. Okay, so it does. It is a ranged weapon. So how are you? What do? You shoot things. So you can, Spider, you can grab yourself a bow. Red, what do? You hit things better than you shoot things, so how about that? And how do you do? Oh. You get, was there a club somewhere? There. Yeah, you get that. Okay, so Spider has a weapon. These three have a weapon. Black, let's see. Also attack. Melee combat. So you will take that. And Pig, by default, you get this bow. And everybody attack back. Okay. So there's that. Animals. We'll have them do everything. 3 huskies. Ooh. That is actually a lot of... Oh, easy. That is a lot of upkeep on huskies. A lot of food going down. So, have to be careful with that. Now, up here, what do we got? We got some deer that we can hunt. I guess I got to start kind of paying attention to what's going on. Okay, so we have wood. Let's build some structures, like a door on this side and a door on this side, and a filler wall for now. Right. There, perfect. So now I can start doing things like putting up a butcher table, not in that room. That's where they're all sleeping. And furniture, we're going to get a torch lamp in here so they can see, and a torch lamp in here so they can see. Butcher table, they will not do well with. Okay, well, that's good to know. Wait, no, continue. The stove, that's important. Stove goes right beside the butcher table for convenience. Do we have steel? I don't think we do, so I got to start mining that. It's not a... The one setting you start with a whole bunch of stuff, and then because I've been playing a lot of Rimworld here, trying to figure out how to not die, because that's how this is going for me. Plenty of me getting killed. Well, not me getting killed, but definitely these... It's not like the Long Dark where you only kill one of your survivors. You can kill up to like 13 survivors at the same time if you play your cards right. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, yes, you also need things like food. So I guess we better... This is all going to get chopped down anyway, so you guys might as well chop that down. May as well. I guess this would be a good kind of a bottleneck to get guys to come into. So this is where I'll set up defenses, because they'll be forced to come through here or come around here. They can't just come straight down and start burning my stuff. So the first thing, because it's late in the year, I want to do is make sure that that is... Yeah, we'll do potatoes there. these, this field will become rice, because rice has got a lower yield, higher turnover rate, right? So I might be able to pull 2 crops off of that. If I've learned anything about this game, they need something to get them mildly intoxicated to get through their horrible days living on this planet, apparently. Because, you know, having general, you know, freedoms to kind of hang out and do whatever the heck you want, that's just... Oh yes, cotton plant. That needs to be planted. Still needs... There is 5 of them, so... Still need 1 more... guy and potatoes. Sure, we'll do 2 potatoes, a rice, some smoked leaf as it's called, and some cotton, and then that way that gets done nicely. So what is everyone doing? They're going for walks, they're cloud watching, one of them's cleaning, one of them's going for... So everybody is doing some recreation, and that's nice to see. I wish they wouldn't do that while they're trying to build their own structures, because I would like to send them out. You know what we might as well do? Just demolish this poor group of... let's shrink that up a bit, because you end up with rotten food too, like the long dark. Okay, so all right, whoa, slow things down. I'm not that good of a player. Production. This is what I saw earlier. Now, Mr. Hantig gave me a... Dacing, I think his name is, gave me a great idea. You put in 2 workbenches and they actually start to do stuff. And... Okay, but electricity is the most... No. Complex furniture? Son of a gun. This is important. We already know how to make pemmican. Okay. So at least something can happen there. But this way I can build things like tables and beds. Ooh, lots of berry bushes around too, so. Need colonist beds. Bet you we do. So, let's make some beds. Furniture. Sleeping spot. There you go, guys. Nice and tiley. Yeah. Okay, so now you have to tell the butcher table what to do. Do that all the time. If there is a creature to butcher, do that. Oh, another zone. Dumping stockpile. Also important. It kind of needs to be close because that's where you put your animals and stuff. But you also put your hauled rocks and make terrain difficult. So I kind of like to use that as a, I guess okay, we got to fix this because nobody's growing any plant life. So we go to manual priorities. You want firefighting to be, you don't want somebody to be like, well, I'd like to fight the fire, but instead I'm going to finish this cowboy hat I am making. Doctoring. Important. So those that can, should, even if crappy treatment is better than no treatment, you up that a little bit because people will do stupid things like, you'll be like, hey, lay down and get some sleep. And they'll be like, go outside and chop down trees and die of the flu? All right. And you're like, this is the 3rd time you've done something goofy like that. Okay, so you can both handle animals. You guys can, so I'll put you on board. Cook. Who's the best? Who's the best? You are. The tender. And you're our 2nd best, so we'll just up that. Hunt. What do you have? Shooting, but you're the one that sucks at everything. Okay. Hunting. Okay, we're not going to do that. Hunting. Okay, so all the guys who really want to hunt. Wait. Who doesn't have a ranged weapon? You've got a bow. You've got a spear or something like it. You've got a thing. You've got a club. Oh, okay. I thought it was one of those. Oh, okay. We have an extra weapon. I get it now. Yeah, you're the guy that needs a club. Oh, it's the animals. So the killing of the animals is what they really want to do. It's not a shooting thing. Right. Okay. So work, we'll just have one person be the hunter. Okay, well, wait. Yeah, we'll do pig and spider. Yeah. Construction. Important. Ooh. Oh. Well, sorry. There, Wasp. All your helpers are going to be awful. Okay, so that's... mining. Well, that's good. And you were passionate about it, so you both guys can try it. You kind of want everybody open to doing most things. Plant cutting, if you can, and do it well. It's kind of important. It's like I don't want to give these guys much priority on these jobs because they suck, and then the next candidate sucks worse. Smithing, sure. Everybody can. Actually, don't bother. Art. Who else is... okay. Crafting. And hauling. It's important. There we go. Oh, 1 second. Research. I don't really want to do that, but it's kind of important to get the people on the research. Okay, now I can fast forward things because people are in... oh yeah, I got to do animal sleeping spots too. Furniture. Animal sleeping spot. There we are. Where's Pig going? Hunting doe. Oh boy. There's all sorts of stuff that needs to be done here. That's okay. I've got the confidence I need to have in my crew to do what needs to be done. We just don't need to take any wild swings at things that will just kill the lot of us, and we'll be all right. Yeah, I could have played that last game out a little bit better. I should have just let the Weaver just get beat down and make everybody else cower in the house until instead of trying to attack it. I was sure a group of 6 people could take down a Thrombos, but yeah, don't do that. You can't. So, all right. So, plan is just to get these guys through. Through spring, I guess. Oh, look at that. The research benches are open. Well, somebody successfully hunted the doe, and now we put quick, simple meal on the same setting as Harvest creatures. And now they'll start to do research on stuff, which is good. Because they're starting to wander around and eat raw meat. So they need to stop doing that. Wait a second. What did I do for cooking? We'll make both of you. If you're not cooking, you're researching. And that's good for everyone. Because, of course, you know, if you've got a cooking skill of 4, you give people food poisoning all the time. So, okay, there's that. Now, I really don't know what to do at this point if they're not... Because I want them to be planting and stuff, right? Furniture. Yeah, I can only do things like... Well, guess I could make a plain leather bedroll. Because of the plain leather that I have. And we can deconstruct a sleeping spot. And somebody gets to sleep in a sleeping bag like thing. How bad is it, guys? You kind of can zoom in here. We'll slow it down to make sure. Okay, so there's an abundance of bucks. So we'll take 2. And then that limits competition for the females. Everyone's happy. Oh, yes. It is also... Did I get everybody to... Yes, fight back. That is important to change that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things in this game where it's like, oh, that. And... Oh, plain leather. We still have more plain leather. So we will build a copy of that and put that up here. But that's 75. That's just 1. Darn it. Because it's 40 per bedroll. So hopefully somebody comes back with a deer soon. And we can get another bedroll made. Anybody want to make a bedroll? It will improve. There we go. Well, it's going to improve somebody's sleeping. So, yeah. I am out. I need another... Oh, you guys are on it. Good, good. We got pig and spider. Need defenses. Ooh. People might want to trade stuff. They probably don't. I know. Actually, you can do some robbing if you really want, but it's the faction that they belong to. The end go of the sound, they will not like you. So, who is the most, not you, social? Whoa, not really a group of friendly people over here. Let's trade. Because you may have something, well, he'll have something I want, but I may have something that he wants, which is important. Herbal medicine, I don't really want to sell that. Buy all the pemmican? I could. Ugh. Well, not all the pemmican, right? 75. Oh, yeah, you could buy all the pemmican. Sure. They like pemmican. Alright, we got people sleeping in a sleeping bag. This is delightful. Now, so how much do I have here? Perfect. So we can build a copy over here. Well, it's nice to get them off, well, actually into a sleeping bag as opposed to just on tile. And once I'm done with the sleeping bags and I have beds I can build, I will deconstruct, or not deconstruct, uninstall the sleeping bag. So then the sleeping bag can we will just do this. There we go. Perfect. We'll go with okay. What do we have here? Running low. Wait, what's that? 32. Darn it. Non-plain leather. What do these guys give you? Sometimes they attack you, but... Alright, you can go. Yes, we don't have rifles, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And we could... Certain animals, you know, you can hunt and they just run away from you. Certain animals you hunt, like grizzly bears, and they act a lot like a bear would by attacking you or running away, depending on the situation, right? All right, now what do we have? Still 32. Okay. Is somebody hunting me? Good stuff. He doesn't think so, but it's very helpful for me. So we're still not growing a lot of food. Uh-oh, it's a mad rat. Where is it? Oh, there it was. It didn't do so well. It can be as mad as it wants. Yeah, we're running out of days here for spring. You want to get your food in the right spot here. I'm going to need a crafting spot and probably another one of these. Just throw that in the corner. All right, what do you got here? Plain leather, perfect. We can build a copy. Red. There you go. Now 4 to 5 now have a bedroll. We got plain leather and light leather. Oh, that's from the rat. So from rabbits and raccoons, you get light leather. Of course, everything's... Let's hunt these alpaca. They don't fight back. I almost did it, guys. I almost rhymed back with alpaca. I really admire this animal's ability to stand around and get shot by arrows. Plant cut. Just gotta up the importance to them a little bit. Because they do need a little bit of, you know, a little bit of food would be helpful. And they've got all these berries to pick, so. Okay, so now what do I have? Light leather. There we are. Camel hide. Perfect. Because they'll bring back another alpaca. There he goes. It's gonna butcher the said creature. We've got another 31 there. That's perfect. I can now build a camel hide bedroll. There. Oh, we got a heat wave. Okay, so go to temperature when this happens. These passive coolers, they're enough to save you, so you can use them. If you don't have electricity yet, you can use these passive coolers. They're not good for refrigerating your food, which you kind of got to cook slowly at first. Okay, this guy, we're going to, because you see it doesn't spoil for a year right there. So, but this guy spoils in 3 days, and there's 9 of them. So there's enough people to eat this food. But yeah, so we've got all the dogs. We've got 5 people that are all armed. Yeah, I can't wait to make beds. Then you guys can have bedrooms. How's that sound? Sound like fun? Summertime. Yes. How are we on our agriculture? It's coming. I've seen better. But yeah, so now it's the first day of summer. So we're going to call it here for an episode. And now we'll just go through seasons. And I'll just keep trying to keep these people alive. Who knows? Maybe someday they'll make it off the planet, you know? These poor primitives will have come up with faster than light travel, right? You never know. All right. Thanks again for watching. Till next time, keep surviving. All right.